So Jeff and I are back down one of our favourite rivers, and today we're launching at Stones Crossing in the Wenlock, which is probably where it reaches its tidal limit, although it goes a little bit beyond here, but not too much. And it's mainly fresh water just here, so we're going to get Barramundi, saratoga, sooty, grunter, just heading downstream from Stones Crossing. Well, that's the plan anyway. I've never fished this stretch of water before. I don't think Jeff has either, so it's very new to us. We're here, we've met up with a few mates from Bundy that are camping here as well and been fishing it, so see how we go. Right, load her up and launch her. Catchable barra, tigers, a couple of sooty grunts. Coming on. The first barra of the session. Yeah, drag us in. There he is. Oh, that's a beautiful looking fish, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Here we go, that's our first barra. No, he's not on that level. Oh, quick release. Oh, he's a good target too, look at him. Yeah, good for that. Catch him, mate. Surviving hard body. Oh, dainty lure. Nice. I love a local made lure. Send him. Too breezy, Jeff?
Breezy? You fucking going on? Day after Wenlock.
Could be worse. We could be up a mission. So it's probably blowing, has to be 20 knots, 15 to 20. Oh, probably not 20, 15 knots, but yeah, she's windy. There's not many fish. We have got barra, we have got toga, and we've got a heap of archfish. We haven't got a sooty yet, but oh, we're having a bit of fun, but it's not your normal day up the Wenlock. This is crazy. Hopefully we'll get some more fish. So as you can see just here, there's a few crocodile traps in the river because this time of year, around August and September, is what the Steve Irwin Wildlife Conservation Area calls Croc Month, I think it is. So Terry, Bindi, Robert, and as well as some vets and some other guys that work at Australia Zoo, there's quite a few of them, all come here and they stay at Coolabah Station and they trap crocs and they put trackers on them. They do health checks on them, the vet checks them out. And that's how we know a lot about croc research, through these guys. This is one of the most croc infested rivers in Queensland, and it's a good job that they come out here and do all that stuff with the crocodile. It's a big dog leg, isn't it? I think it's left, but just watch this timber here. Just try not to get eaten, Jeffrey.
We've come down the Wenlock and we've come up across really skinny water, lots of tree jams, to essentially come to like what it looks like as a big T intersection. We were really undecided whether the river went left or right. We think it goes right. This is just more of a little feeder creek. It looks fishy to me.
So we gave this little area a flogging. Can't believe we didn't get any fish. They're just shut down. There's got to be fish here. So we're going to try to get the boat through all these logs into the deep water on the other side and see if we can't get a fish out of that. This is how it should be done. The old fella gets towed through the river. Yeah, follow the edge, I reckon. Yeah. We keep saying it, but it's got to be fishy. And I know we keep saying it, but we're going to be right sooner or later. Because this looks pretty awesome. Oh, it had to be game. Nice. That's your second good toga. That's a cracker. Yep. Oh, that's toga and it's spat Yep. Oh, I don't know what this is. Caddy? It's going. Catfish. Oh, you bugger. It is a shark. Shark's got me lure that I just put on there. Oh, come here, okay. What's the longest set of pliers you got? Got him. So, well, as you can see, Jeff's pulling me through the river, which is nice of him. But we're heading back to, I'm just going to take my head out here. We're heading back to camp. We've been on the river all morning. It's after lunch now. But we've got some really nice fish. We've got some really nice toga. We've got the one barra. We've got a cracking sooty. So it's been pretty good. But it's been really quiet for Wenlock standards. So we're going back to camp. Work out what we're going to do this afternoon, whether we put in, because this could be a completely different river this afternoon. It could fire up, or we might put in and push upstream instead of downstream. So see how we go. So we're back at Stones Crossing after a fun morning. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but you know, you can't go wrong, can you? You have a bit of fun. We've got a barra, we've got a couple of toga, we've got some nice sooties. So we're going to have a little chill out in the river and have something to eat. And Jeff and I are thinking about pushing upstream, but we better have a team meeting about it and see what we're going to do. But either upstream or, like I said, this afternoon could be completely different. Here comes Jeff now, so we could even go back to where we were this morning, and knowing the Wenlock as we do, buddy, it could be a completely different river.
So we've got the advantage of sneaking right up.
We can sneak right up because we've got the small boat.
Down.
Yeah.
Right down.
So anyway, work out what we're going to do. We'll have a drink and a swim in the river and see what happens. Let's do that.
So this is where you cross Stones Crossing in your car. It's doable. There are some tricks to it. One of which that a lot of people don't take into account is that Stones is tidal. Wenlock, even though we're so far away from Cullen Point, down near Mapoon, it's high tide up here about 5 hours later, so that can affect your crossing. So just be aware of crossing the vehicle, the river up here with your vehicle. Look at the tide.
Stones Crossing has a gazetted road on the northern side that can technically take you through to Bamiga Road, coming out near Bramwell Roadhouse and the start of the old telegraph track. The crossing is very tricky and shouldn't be crossed if you haven't been shown the route. There are a lot of big saltwater crocs in the area, so it's vital you don't attempt to walk it. Here, Susie and Talina from the Steve Irwin Conservation Park make it look very easy.
So we just had a visit from Talina and Susie, who are the rangers that look after the Steve Irwin Wildlife Reserve, and because, as we mentioned earlier, that it's Croc Month, they've got a couple of traps up there that we went past, and they're trying to capture one of the crocs that they haven't been able to capture for 5 years, and the batteries in his transducer are low, so they can't track him, or they're flat. So Jeff and I have moved the boat to the other side of Stones Crossing, and we're going upstream so we don't spook the croc that the girls are trying to trap, so they can change the batteries and track him and check him out and stuff like that. Hoofed it on surface, and that's a good fish. Mate, how'd you catch him?
Surface lure.
I saw it, every bit of it. That's a great fish.
What does she measure?
Oh, there's a fish. That's a better one. Big sooty. There we go. There's a sooty. That's a good sooty too. It's been hard going this afternoon, and to see a big sooty like that's a good fish. On surface. Got him. Oh, it's a sooty. There we go, sooty. You beauty. How'd you get him, mate?
On the surface. Still well on the surface. It's quiet, but hope we get a few more on the surface late in the day.
He's beautiful.
Looking a bit angry, looking upstairs.
So with fishing being a little bit quiet, and the Irwin's trying to trap some crocodiles that have got flat batteries on their transmitters and stuff like that, we're going to leave the river alone this morning. We're going to pull the boats out, and if you thought it was interesting, the fishing, just watch these guys pull their big boats out of this river. There ain't no boat ramps, and we bought a little tiny boat. They bought their bigger boats, and it gets pretty interesting, so just check this out. Job it for me. A little winch job. how we're moving. Good work, boys. Might get home yet. There you go. This. Oh, it took an hour.